watching this afterwards, welcome. I'm just waiting for you to get the notifications. And I'm just going to put some white sage on. Hi Christy, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. How are you doing today? How are you all feeling today? I do feel some of my light workers are going through it. Hi Amy, how are you? Oh, you just woke up, John. How is the new apartment treating you? Hi Michelle, all the way from Canada. How are things over there? Oh, well that's great. Happy belated birthday. I'm sorry, I need to adjust my mic actually. I forgot. I hope the sound is good like this. Happy belated birthday, Christy. I hope you had a good day yesterday. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful energy. Oh, well, that's great to hear, Michelle. It's always good. Yes, happy birthday, Christy. All right. I see some new people coming in. How is your day going so far? Are you guys having a good day? I feel the energy is quite heavy actually. That might actually come up for some of you in a couple days. I intend to feel it a little bit earlier than the collective, but so be kind towards yourself, please. Take good care of yourself. Drink a lot of water. Always helps, always good. All right. Were we starting off the live, if this is the first time you're visiting the live, with a pick a card reading? So I'm just going to put 3 cards down and you can pick your own message at this time. Oh yeah, can't choose your neighbors, huh? It's always something. But I'm glad that you're feeling good in your new apartment. That's just, you know, so important that you feel at home. Alright, so while I'm shuffling this deck, send your energy towards it. Maybe you have a certain question. Maybe you are just open for any messages. This is the Angel Message deck, so it's straight from source. And I'm going to put 3 cards down. So someone in here that has like back pain, but it's like almost like between the shoulders, there's like a burning sensation. I don't know, it's something that I'm picking up from some of you. It's not feeling 100% today. Oh, it's you, John. All right. It's like a mattress thing or something, or was it your work? It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm just gonna put myself a little bit in my own aura. Hi, Luis. All the way from Arizona. How are things over there? Hope you're doing good, having a good day. Oh, you did. You had surgery. And still in the healing process. What happened to your shoulder? Oh, well, that's good to hear, Louise. So nice and warm. That's good. Oh, well. Oh, that must have hurt. Hi, Laura. Kitchener. Oh, also Canada. Oh, that's great to hear, Emily. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. I'm so happy to hear that your energy is shifting and it was helpful for you. That's so important. So thank you. Yeah, but a bike accident, you know, things happen for a certain reason. Always, but it must have been a lot of pain. Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good that you're focusing on your health and the healing journey. Very important. Ooh, you pulled your muscle, Tiffany. Ooh, glute muscle. That's painful. Take your rest. Yes, I am, Louise. I am. I'm just starting off with a pick card reading for everyone who's here, so you can, you know, ask you a question or maybe just open for a message. And after that, I'll start with personal readings. So the information for everyone, it's in the description box. So I'll make a list and I can do some readings. All right. Second card, please. Second card. And third. There we go. All right. Take your time to see if you feel guided to one of these three cards. Like I said, maybe you have a burning question or you have something else you want to be open for to receive. Let's start with the first card with the first message. You have Five of Abundance. Five of Abundance, which is basically connected to the Five of Pentacles in the regular tarot deck. Your message is, there are times when everyone needs a hand. Your angels want you to know that you don't need to go through your challenges alone. Accept the help of those around you. The situation you're experiencing is temporary. This may not be the right time to become self-employed. Be patient. Alright, so they're saying that it's important to sometimes acknowledge the power and the strength in your own vulnerability and being open to receive a helping hand from someone you know, or maybe you want to go to a professional for once, just sit down to talk things over, to release some of that, you know, stress you might hold inside, or just become more open with your energy to receive in general. It's also a feeling of putting so much pressure on yourself, and being in that situation is sometimes unhealthy to become self-employed, because when you do, you might have a hard time really setting those boundaries in a healthy way, in order to be like, okay, now it's time to just relax and rejuvenate, and then it's time to put in work. So that's like more energy that I'm feeling. So be patient, work on yourself, be open to receive help from others, and not see that as a weakness, but see it as a strength, an opportunity to receive and to give energy at the same time to other people. So That's your message. If you pick card number 2, you have the Healer of Action. So beautiful card. Healer of Action. This is a time where you can do whatever you set your mind to if your heart is open. You're being asked to do many things at once. You won't mind as long as you know you're making a difference. This card indicates someone, one sec, because it was the bell, and we knew it was coming. This card indicates someone who's loving, intelligent, passionate, and fun, which could definitely describe you. This person can handle difficult situations with grace. Alright, so basically, what they're saying, you're being asked, you might find yourself in a situation where there's like a lot of things coming at you at the same time, but it's like important to know that where you put your energy to, if it's building up yourself, it's building up your future, or it's building up people around you, so it's in a beautiful uplifting spirit, and you're doing it from the place of your heart, then you will receive the energy at the same time to just do and give what you feel guided to do. They say this person can handle difficult situations with grace. So there's like that softer energy. There might be someone around you that's connected to this. We might have a question, but definitely just the loving mother energy is what I'm getting, the nurturer. All right. You picked the first one. Okay, well, this is the third one. So this is the message for people who chose the third card. Choose freedom. It's a very powerful message. Choose freedom. Sometimes you may feel as though your way is blocked, but often that's just an illusion. You could you could free yourself from the obstacle that you are so focused on by choosing a different path. Turn your thoughts away from negativity and instead envision endless other possibilities you might act upon, right? A lot of times our mind and our, mental energy is literally focusing on the problem, focusing on this is what I need to happen and it's not happening. And I'm just going to put energy here, I'm going to put energy here, and it's just like it's not happening. So you feel like maybe, a lot of things are not happening for you. But sometimes it's in the small things. Sometimes when something doesn't work, you just need to focus your energy elsewhere for a couple hours. And it's just understanding the power in that and what it can give you. And so they're saying, like, almost like the Eight of Swords, choose freedom. If something is making you feel stuck and stagnant, is there somewhere else a door opening, and you might can try and go out and try that out. So that's the energy that I'm feeling with this third card. Feeling a little bit stagnant, feel a little bit stuck, in the situation. But could you choose freedom in that situation? If you think about it, is there another option? Are there other possibilities? Can you look at it from a different aspect? Could you send positive energy about it? Could you come up with some reasons why it's good that it's maybe not happening right now? Like, look at it from a different point of view. That's like, there's freedom in there. And from there, you can manifest other things again. All right, so that was a pick a card reading. I hope one of these cards had something in it for you. Let's see. All right, thank you, Louise, for your super chat. I do have a certain minimum amount that I read for. And I also normally go through PayPal, so not through super chat, but that's okay. I'll accept your super chat. That's okay. I'll put your name on the list. Let me just check out PayPal for a little bit. All right. See? right. Okay, Luis, let's tune in for you. Is there a message from Spirit coming in? Hi, Jennifer. How are you? Thank you for tuning in. All right. So, I'm just going to switch this around for 1 sec. No. 1 second. Here it is. I'm just gonna put this one off. And yes, all right. Tune out the energy a little bit on the sound. Okay. I don't know if you guys can hear, but I had something playing in the back, and that's always a little bit distracting when I'm doing a reading. So, let's see, Louise. Let's see. Hi, Michelle. So what I feel with this energy is when there's a conflict, when there's an energy building up between you and another person, or between you and a situation, it's like you get to the surface of healing and the surface of like talking things out, and when something happens, for example a fight or a disagreement, or something doesn't work out the way that you expected, it sort of is you are very sensitive to those type of situations, like disharmony and things sort of lingers on within you. Like when you have a fight, you can like talk about it, you can like act normal again, but there's this energy that it sort of left it like lingering within you. And I feel that has happened multiple times over the last years. It's not something like just recently, last week. There might have been something that happened, but I feel with this is that Spirit is asking you and guiding you to get deeper in your healing journey and to understand how to heal and learn and rejuvenate on that deeper level when it comes to things that you take in when certain situations take place. When for example a fight or disharmony energy is happening between you and a person, it just sort of puts up a little bit of a wall between you and the other person, because you're sort of getting protective over your heart in that place, especially when something just comes out of the blue and like you've been open-hearted, like your heart is open, and then something happens and it just sort of puts up another brick on the wall again. And to understand how to be both, and to not hold something between you and yourself, you and your confidence, you and your peace of mind, you and connection with other people. It's like something that you hold to protect yourself, but it also is taking away something. And they want you to sort of to really feel that harmonious energy, to really feel rejuvenated and balanced and healthy and happy, and to work with this energy. They don't want you to just move into calmer waters, but still there's certain things linger on. They really want you to take it a little bit deeper, that level of healing and understanding and learning and recharging basically of that bond or that trust within yourself. It's almost like I also have a feeling like it's like has to do with self-confidence, like how confident you are, how much you're willing to step out of your own comfort zone. So that's something that I'm feeling. I don't know if that's resonating with you, Louise. Here we have the Knight of Wands, and then you get into an energy of like, okay, I can go again. Like it almost feels like when writers have writer blocks, and I mean they still have the ability to write. They still have the skill and a natural talent, but when there's something blocking their natural writing skills, so like their creative energy flow, that's just a blockage. It doesn't mean that it's not there and they can't, you know, never get back to that point, or they cannot still not, you know, tap into it. But it's just there's this wall between the writer and the words, and it's when you remove that wall, it just flows naturally again. And that's something I'm feeling, like you're working on yourself, you're working on your own healer journey, and that's just very powerful. Let me see, Knight of Wands. Yeah, Ten of Swords with the Emperor and the Devil. Yeah, it really is taking back personal control over whatever has happened and take place in the past. To really, you know, don't feel like people need to tell you certain things, like to get that natural energy, you know, that strength back from yourself, that validation, because I feel you've been let down a lot by people around you and situations. Things have not played out the way that you hoped or that you focused on, that you really wanted. But it's on your understanding that you've learned and you grow so much through life, and you gain a natural level of wisdom and ability to sit on that throne and to work from that place. So I feel this journey coming in for you, it's just very powerful. It's a very powerful because it's like going beneath the surface and finding, um, you know, what was missing there. One more card. Seven of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, beautiful. Five of Wands, the Magician, and then the Eight of Cups. So you are getting to that point of that healing and understanding yourself better on a deeper level. And then you also find the peace and the calm and the purpose and the sort of the map that you want to, you know, put out, basically where to go step by step. But it's like where you want to go, not what society says or thinks or a person has an opinion about. It's like you, like, no, I see the vision, I'm going to go there, and I'm going to treat myself like, you know, my most valuable possession, basically. Like, you're going to keep yourself in check when it comes to your health, when it comes to understanding, when it comes to releasing of emotions, releasing of fear, releasing of old adapted things, of ways of looking at yourself. So it's very powerful, but it's not easy, because I do see, like, you know, you come from a long way, like you're coming a long way, basically. And yes, there's still healing left to do, but you already have done so much. So good. You should be proud of yourself. That was a message from Spirit, Louise. I hope that was resonating with you. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Let me see. All right. Yes, I see you, Jennifer. Just checked in with PayPal. Thank you so much. I'll put your name on the list. And Leslie as well. Hi, Leslie. Thank you. Let me see. Hi. I'll put your name on the list. Hi, Michelle. All right. All right. Let's jump in, Jennifer. Yeah. Let's jump in, and after that, it's Leslie's time. Or turn. Let's see. Donate for general message. Let's see what's coming in. What we got for Jennifer? We have the Ten of Swords again. Ending of a cycle. I'm gonna put some cards down. I'm hearing like you're thinking about an escape plan. I'm thinking about an escape plan is what I'm hearing, because It's almost as if, like, what I feel. I'm sorry, Tanya. I'm like not doing readings through super chat. I mean, I'll take it, but I just want to make sure that everyone knows that I'm not taking super chats. I'm taking PayPal, but and this is also a different amount. So if you can read the description box and you can add that, then I'll put your name on the list. Okay, I would love to read for you, but I need to keep things fair. Okay, back to the reading. It's almost like I feel you're having a hard time with balancing out your responsibilities when it comes to work, when it comes to income, when it comes to being a good partner or sister or a daughter or mother. It's like all the things, all the things is what I'm hearing, and I feel that there's this urge for you to like not know what's going to happen next week, that energy a little bit. And what I feel is that you're thinking about how you can bring a better balance into what you have to give and what you're actually giving. And that's okay. Like it's okay, Tanya, don't worry about it. um One sec. Like what you give and what you have to give. And it's like finding a better balance in how you feel about showing up. It's like how can you bring in more of that inner peace, how can you bring more of that stability? Because I feel with the Four of Swords, it's like you're finding a better way to sort of have things that are predictable and things that are unpredictable. It's almost like you're trying to find some unpredictability. At the same time, you like the stability and like knowing, but at the same time there's also this energy. It's like I just want things to show up and I want to engage in that. Like I want to have those surprise factors. It's a little bit of both. It's like either or. I'm really seeing that Two of Swords energy of like I kind of like it but also don't. For example, like being a self-employed, it's like you don't always know what's going to happen, because you are depending on certain type of situations basically. But I feel with the Emperor and the Hermit, it's like you are and you will get these intuitive hits coming in that you're like, okay, I know how to go with that now. It's like you're taking a position in something that you feel guided to do and when you feel comfortable, well, confident, almost like more that. It's like, okay, I think I got this. I think I can do this. I think that this is for me. I think I feel called to do this. I'm going to try it out. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to take a leap into the unknown, take a leap of faith. And I'm just going to try and do it. It's like not like you're sharing it with everyone because it's like behind the scenes. You're not sharing with anyone that you're having these moments of like, I don't know, like and moments of doubt. Like, is this really what I want? I feel there's too much responsibility that has been on you the last couple of years. And you're just a little bit fed up. Yeah, it's like you want to feel overwhelmed with the options. Like you weren't trying, and that was really not helping you. It was just sort of like, weight on your legs, almost. Because I feel with the Fool card in reverse, it's like it didn't. There was like 180 reasons not to go and try out something different for yourself, but you're leaning more towards the other side now. That's what I'm feeling. One more card, please. One more card. It's like moments of silence. It just, even if you just have some more peace of mind for yourself. Because there's so much emotion that's just been built up within yourself because there's always so much going on. And I feel to just go on your healing journey first, you will find some answers there. Just go and focus on the calmness within and you will find some answers over there. Because I feel you're too much either or when there is a middle ground. There is a middle way for both things to work and for you to feel grounded in that. That's what I'm feeling. So that's your main message. I'm gonna pick up one more Goddess Guidance card. One more card, please. Jennifer. Here we go. You have boundaries. Of course you have the card boundaries. What else? Love yourself enough to say no to others, demanding of your time and your energy. Love yourself enough to say no. No, no, no. No, today isn't my day. I am not coming and help you move. I'm not going to watch your cat. I am just not going to do it. Today is my day. Okay? Like, that's just healthy boundaries with self. Okay? That's my main message for you, Jennifer. I hope that gave you something, some clarity, some guidance. I do really see you getting to that, but it's coming through first, canceling out the noise, and you will find answers in there. Yeah. All right. Let me check. All right. Up next is Leslie. Do you have your question for me? All right. I'm so glad to hear that, Jennifer. I'm glad I could be helpful to you. Oh, yes. And of course, Tanya. Hi, Natasha. How are you? How have you been? I hope all is well over there. All right. Leslie, could you send me your question? I know maybe there might be some delays. Thank you, John, for helping Tanya out. I'm good to hear. Good to hear. Aw, thank you. You're so sweet. Aw, that's so sweet. Thank you. Yes, I am. I'm just having a little bit of an off day, but that's not my own energy. It's actually collective energy. So some of you might feel that in a couple days. But I felt a little bit better after dinner, you know. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to show up on the live, and I'm just going to put my in other energy. So I'm here. But overall, I'm doing okay. I'm good. All right. Leslie, are you here in the chat right now? Because I did find your question on PayPal. Well, I would love to hear it. You can always contact me. I would always love to hear, you know, catch-ups. All right. I'm just trying to see if Leslie is here. Maybe she's locked out for a little bit. Otherwise, I can jump into, yeah, it's an energy. Definitely. It's almost like sometimes you feel a push and sometimes you feel a pull. And then there are those days when it's just you're inside the bubble of it all. So there's no escaping it. And there's just only accepting it. And it's just like, I am this now. I am all of this. And I'm just going to try to be as kind as possible to myself and the people around me. But I am this energy now. It has completely taken over me. And then to stay conscious and to understand it's passing through. It's not here to stay. And it's okay. And it's all in divine timing, even if you have different plans for that day. And that's just going with the flow. It's literally going with it. And to understand that what the difference is. And not question the energy too much. Like, why am I feeling this way? And why? And why? And then it's like, your mind is trying to make sense of it all. But that's just, the biggest downfall, basically. Because then you're really going to go deeper into it. It's just like, it's just here. It's okay. It's another color of the palette of life. And of course, you rather feel good, you rather feel conscious, you rather feel happy or calm. But sometimes, you get a different color. It's just not your favorite, but it's an important one to experience. All right, Tanya, let's jump in a little bit for you. Let's see what's going on. I haven't really got an opportunity to read that deeply. It is one of me. Why is it so cold these days? And thank you so much, John, once again for helping Tanya out. That's so sweet. Oh, you're right. All right, Tanya, let's see what the cards have to say about this. So, quick reading. Ace of Wands. Yeah, exactly. Okay, look at this. Okay, the cards instantly go into this. Was this Ace of Wands? Attention, focus, energy, connection, fire, passion, all of the things with the Ace of Wands. And then the Ten of Swords. See, feeling defeated, feeling confused, feeling drained, feeling like what is happening now. And it's because the Five of Pentacles showed up and basically feeling left out in the cold. That's an energy that I'm feeling right now. So feeling left out in the cold and takes a big toll on you, because you go from like this Ace of Wands energy to the Five of Pentacles and then straight up into the Ten of Swords. Let's see why. Eight of Wands. Fortune. I feel yes, thank you for sending me your question, Leslie. It's really, really, really delayed, so I don't know what's up with that. But I will definitely jump into your question after I finish Tanya's reading, okay? All right, so what I do feel is that there is this quick moving energy, right? I feel with this person, he's almost like a Leo energy. I don't know if he is a sun sign Leo, but he definitely has a Leo going on in his chart. When he focuses energy towards you, it's a super focus. It's like, you're the end till the end of the world, and like, all around it, and it's like all that energy is coming together, so it can really make you feel seen and loved and appreciated and like all of that. Like you said, it was good a couple days ago. I don't know what happened. Gemini as well. Almost similar. That shifts a lot. You get one side and then you get the other. But I feel that something else, first of all, when you talk really practical, something else has pulled his attention. Okay, so there's this quick moving energy, a shift of change happening in one area of his life. So that is like completely disconnected from you and him and like all of that. But it pulled him towards focusing elsewhere. So that has to do with a natural leading thing, feeling responsible for where that shift has taken place. Okay. So I feel that his energy was needed elsewhere. Well, at least that's where he felt his responsibilities were laying. And that's something he does often. It's not something new. He just goes from one thing, gives all of his energy and to something else and give it all of his energy, and everything else just has to sort of lay back. So that's what I'm feeling. It's like going back and forward. I feel with the Five of Wands and the Queen of Wands, it's almost like a protecting of the position, right? When he sees movement happening in some area of his life and he feels like he's missing out, it's really a fear of missing out on being on top on something. That's what I'm feeling. So I also see that the moment that you pull away a little bit your energy, he steps up again. Okay, that's just what I'm practically feeling with the Seven of Cups, Two of Wands, Five of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the Hangman. All right, so in this situation, when we look at it from a higher perspective, there is a big, one sec, lesson for you in this. This person has showed up in your life because he needs to teach you something, you know? I'm sorry. Yeah, because he needs to teach you something. And it's about when you, one sec, it's about the sword. It's like going from the Ace of Wands into a sword. The sword keeps popping up in images over here. So I feel the swords are really important. Like you need to step up and not put yourself in a position where people can put you in on hold. All right, I feel like you have had that in the past before, when you've been put on hold with people, not just with men or romantic interests. It's also with friendships, and you've been put on hold. It's like, you know, when they need you, when they got time for you, they put you out of the closet or whatever, and then you're, you know, everything, and then they put you back in, and you feel kinds of ways where they put you on a shelf, you know, on hold basically, and you start to doubt yourself, you start to doubt your energy, you start to doubt all the things. And it's just, it's time for you to no longer accept that, because it's not just about this Gemini. It's not, you know, it has happened before, and it's teaching you exactly what is. And also to just sort of not need the validation. A couple days ago, like you said, you had a good time, then leave it be, you know, leave that be. You are Pisces, exactly. So I do understand that you want to feel that little bit of love on a daily basis, even if it's just a heart, even if it's just this or just that. But that's not something Gemini is going to provide to you, because you or your soul called in a person like this so you can learn the balance, learn the lesson. And what I feel with this is that if you have, and if that's what you need from this connection, like sometimes you just see each other and then, you know, you really 100% focus on one another, and then you move back to your own things and you just do, and you maybe not talking for like a week, and then you speak again, you have like a nice dinner together, and that's enough. But if that is not enough and you need something else from a connection, then this is not your type of connection, because I don't feel it's something personal, but they know that they can do it to you. They can put you on hold and put you back on, you know, in play when they feel like it, and they will put you in a position just as long as you will let them, you know. And as a part, it's not like, oh, something is happening to you and all these horrible people are just treating you this way. No, it's those type of people, and you can decide what you want and what you don't want, and it's your choice, because you don't need to accept this. And if that this makes you feel bad, then you can look at like, hey, can I look at it from a different way and feel good about myself in this situation, or can I not? And it's just making me feel bad about myself, and yet I'm trying to change a person the way they are, and you can't. And then it's just like, hey, this is not the type of partner that makes me feel secure, that makes me feel seen and loved, then oh, that's not the type of person for me. And it's okay. Go and focus your energy elsewhere. You know, Mr. Gemini, it's okay. You know, that's the way you live your life. But I am not okay with putting myself in this Ace of Wands with you, then in the Five of Pentacles, and then in the Ten of Swords. It's not okay. You deserve better from yourself by understanding how you want to be loved, how you need to be loved, to understand your own heart. What type of safe zone do you need? How is there a balance in that? And that's just a higher perspective of things. I'm not talking about, you know, the practical things of how to do it. It's just understanding yourself. And by meeting people like the Gemini and like other people and friends, you understand yourself more and more and more. Don't say like, hey, there's something wrong with me because what they offer is hurting me. No, understand like, hey, this is my needs. Like, this is what I need for my connection in order to feel safe and feel loved. And then you don't need to even talk every day. But when you do, a certain level of respect and energy needs to be exchanged. And that's something you have to give. So it's so beautiful. And there's somewhere out there that exactly wants that with you. You know, who's on a similar level. And then it feels safe and it feels good and it feels, you know, in harmony. But this type of Gemini is not the one who needs that on a on a daily basis. That's not his needs. So he won't be able to provide it either. And that's just something I'm feeling very strongly. It's like it's all teaching you how to use this sword. It's like, hey, this is a Two of Wands. We got some future perspective going on, you know, some possibilities with this person. But now I already see the next day or a couple days after or a couple months later. It's like, but I feel like there's so many of my cups, like the box that I need to check in order to feel safe and loved, are just not ticking. They're just not here. And so they're asking you like to look at the things you do need. Because there is that perfect connection for you. But you need to know, come to a point where you really know like, hey, this is what I need, by understanding what you don't want and don't need. And I'm not saying like just cut it off with a Gemini, but try and find a way for you what makes you feel comfortable and communicate. Because if it's something is Gemini is open for, is communication, open and honest communication. Hey, if you do this, it makes me feel this way. Do you mean it like that or not? You know, and if this is what you want to focus on me from one day and then 2 days later you make me feel like I'm half a stranger of yours. If that is how you roll and how you go, then I'd rather just step back, because it's not something that I vibe with. So be you, but I'm just going to acknowledge and honor my heart, because you're Pisces. And when you love all the way, every single inch. But love yourself that way as well. You know, send yourself that love and understanding that something so beautiful. So beautiful, you know? Don't ever let anybody dim that love within you. Like, you need to sort of dim it down, you know? Every time I say that, I see, I don't know if you guys watch Friends, but I see Ross coming in the room. It's like, you know, that one. Just tone it down. No, you're supposed to love the way you love. And there is someone out there, more than one, okay, that will love you for it. And you will love them back. So I hope it brought you some clarity. Why is acting different is nothing personal, but it's not about why. It's about what you're gonna do about it. How you're gonna, can you make yourself feel okay in the situation by looking at it from a different angle? Or is it like, hey, this is not what I want, this is not what I need. So find somebody with a Venus in Pisces that will love you the way like a Pisces, you know, or a Cancer. Future focused, all right? There are beautiful things coming for you in the future when it comes to love. All right. I hope it was helpful for you, Tanya. Thank you for letting me read for you. Yes, I am Jamie. I'm still taking readings. All right. Up next is Leslie. Okay, I saw things coming in. Thank you so much for that. For that cute sticker. It's so cute. Thank you. I see you. I know you're listening. Your chat's just coming really late. All right. I see some extra donations. I'm just going to put it down. Let me see. Natasha and Nancy. And Victoria. I'll put your name on the list. Thank you so much, guys, for letting me read for you. Okay, so Leslie is up next. Let me see. Your question was, why is SM in my life? Okay. That's an interesting question. Let's see. What is he here for? Why did he come into your life? You have the Page of Cups. Ooh, powerful energy. All right. Eight of Swords. Fool and the Death card. I feel that he came into your life to help you out of your comfort zone. Like you have the fated life and the destiny life, the destined life, basically. The fated life is life that we, you know, the situation and the circumstance we get born into, the, you know, family traditions and the cultural traditions. Why do I transitions constantly? And then you have the fated life, the one that your soul chose, the one that your soul feels guided to work towards, to grow towards, to evolve towards. And the calling that you feel within, and that's a calling that's either in alignment with your destiny life, and then you just feel at home in your life, or you have this always lingering voice of feeling, you know, in beside. He does has this playful energy is what I'm feeling with the Page of Cups, alighting, approaching a life from a different angle, approaching a life from a more playful energy, to just get you out of the comfort zone, Leslie, a little bit. Or you are meant to do that for him. So it's a little bit vice versa right now. The sun, the star, you know, to illuminate what you feel guided to do in life, to approach things from your inner child, to reconnect with your own inner child. So that's that playful energy. Feel with the star card, it's bringing you close to your authentic self. And then you have the Eight of Swords. So it's a resistance of, yeah, but what if, or I don't know if I can, I don't know if I should, maybe I'm not good enough, or anything like that. And it's like breaking free from the Eight of Swords and breaking free from a part of your inner self. That's what I'm feeling, Leslie. And I know that your comments are really delayed and I will get them later on. But the Fool and the Death, it's just total different of transformation. Even if it's not meant to stay, it really does have a purpose in your life to wake you up. To wake you up to maybe a childhood dream that you used to have, or something more connected to your purpose. It's waking up something within you. It's waking up to your own inner strength and power. Look at that, how beautiful. With the Nine of Pentacles and the and the Two of, it's like that independent sense of self. I feel it's strengthening that connection with yourself, how you see yourself, how you feel about yourself, to strengthening that, illuminating is what I keep hearing. With the Two of Pentacles, like a little bit balancing act, two different worlds of colliding and working together. I see with the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands, it really is moving forward on your passion, being inspired. I feel that's the reason why, but it's like, it's not only like, oh, there's the reason why he came in your life, but I want to talk about what happens. You know, it's just you finding a confidence within yourself, you standing on your own 2 feet, you getting the things that you want and you need, and it makes you feel happy and content, saying yes to life, saying yes to adventure, saying yes to change, saying yes, even if you're scared, even if your anxiety is through the roof, even if you're saying yes. And the Knight of Wands grows into the King of Wands, so feeling much more comfortable with the time in how much you've grown in chasing your dreams, your guidance, your inner sense of self. That is what the main purpose that is serving. That's what I'm feeling. Even if it's not the most clearest connection, you know, because I feel like a little bit wishy-washy energy, going back and forth, but it's what it's enlightening within you. So if you look from a higher perspective, it definitely is bringing you closer to sense of self. It's bringing you to your fight energy as well. It's like the Five of Pentacles. It's feeling left out in the cold. Might not be the nicest person at all times, but the Seven of Wands, like, it's strengthening your fire, and that passion you can use elsewhere. You can, you know, transmute that energy elsewhere. So that's what I'm getting, the main message I'm getting. I'm gonna give you a Goddess Guidance card as well. Leslie, there we go. Cycles and rhythms, don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. Stand up for what you believe is right. That's the thing, strengthening that connection, you know. And honor the cycles of your body, your energy levels, and your emotions. All right? So honor yourself. Hey, I'm not feeling the best today. I'm not going to ask my body to go on a bike ride for 2 hours. I'm just going to go for 30 minutes, and then I'm going to take a nice long shower or a bath, and I'm going to drink some tea, and I'm just going to honor the cycles of my body, honor the levels, you know, of my energy, to work with the flow instead of sort of punishing and pushing yourself through things. You can still do it, but you can do it, you know, in balance. That's what I'm feeling. So don't back down in what you believe is right, no matter what nobody says. Sometimes people come in with the opposite opinion, like, ugh, this person is so annoying, we're so not alike, we're opposites, and not my type of person, but actually they come in to show you exactly where you can, you know, to teach you how to stand up for the thing that you believe in. It's strengthening that bond. If it's never get tested by anyone, you will just feel like flowing with it, you know, but then you start to stand in it stronger. So that's what I'm channeling for you, Leslie. I hope that was helpful. Don't back down now. You got a good thing coming up for you. Like, honestly, I see good, beautiful transformation and growth in your energy. It's beautiful. All right? When you allow that lighter, playful energy to shine through, not everything has to be extreme serious for it to be fruitful. That's the same that goes with connections. All right. Let's see. Up next is Natasha. I'm just going to double check something. One sec, you guys. All right. Natasha, are you, could you send me your question, or did you already do that? Oh, you're open for whatever magnificent messages. Oh, thank you. I'm going to just do an open reading for you. And let me just see. All right, Jamie, I saw your payment. I'll put your name on the list. Thank you. Okay, let's jump in for Natasha. Let's see. I'm feeling like I want to pick up an angel message for you. Ooh, that was loud. She came in with a bang. Okay. Be open to success. Be open to success. I'm going to read for you. And I'm going to put down the music a little bit. Oh, okay. Well, the computer did it for me. Thank you. All right, here we go. Look at all the wonderful things you can do when you listen to your divine guidance. You've balanced so many different priorities and you have come out a winner. There will be a lot of recognition and praise headed your way. Don't be shy. Allow others to shower you with the gratitude you deserve. That's so beautiful. What a powerful message. So, this one came in with a bang for you, Natasha. Be open to success, you know, be open to receive the recognition or the love and the praise that is coming your way. All right, this might be something that's still in the eaters and it's still coming towards you. So to be open to receive is like, you know, a main message. Like, be open, like you have, and you know exactly, you are Capricorn. And you know, it has not been easy. It has not been easy having so many planets in your sign for the last, I don't know, like a year and a half basically. So much frequency, so much energy, so much challenging you know, energy that come and want you to transform and change things, and take things were taken away and things were, you know, dropped into your life. And you have been managing to really balancing so many different priorities, as they say, and you have come out a winner. So also praise yourself. Take a moment this week to just sit with yourself. Look over 2020. Look over the beginning of this year of like how you have grown, how you do things differently, how you still want to evolve and grow, and just be proud of yourself. You know, I think that is something that Capricorn miss out on sometimes. That moment of like, hey, I'm proud of myself. You know, I did good. Even though I still want to grow and evolve, but that's normal because I'm a human and I'm a Capricorn, you know, and that's natural. But at the same time, it's important for you to recognize where you are now and where you came from. So that's what I'm feeling. Let's see if the cards still have something for you, Natasha. You have the Ace of Wands. Yay! Passion, fire, inspiration, motivation, activation, the whole shebang, you know. I feel like the whole shebang. Such sassy angels you got going on. I love it. Okay, Ace of Wands. You're getting the tools you need to build further, all right? You're getting the tools you need to break the habit of talking yourself down, or disconnecting from an opportunity because, you know, your mind has 20 reasons not to do it that day, or, you know, in general. So you're overcoming a struggle of communication, and in the sense of also your openness, because I feel sometimes you keep things to yourself in order, maybe you don't want to burden someone with it, maybe you don't want to show your weaker side, but it has actually left, like it has been taking more than giving to the situation. So what I feel like you've maybe missed out on someone with great advice, or actually, you know, some clarity or some guidance or some release, and that other person might have missed out an opportunity to strengthen their bond with you. And it's like, you know, when we do things because we feel that's the best way to deal with it, if you would have, you know, if you would look at it from a different aspect, if you would approach it from a different angle, actually the two of you might win-win, you know, in that situation, instead of you thinking, I don't want to take anything from you, you know, or put anything on you. So that's what I'm feeling. The Page of Cups here also to remind you of your playful self, you know, that is there somewhere. And that's the best way to deal, to overcome and to release. It's like inviting some fun, some playtime, some romance, you know, even if you just romance yourself. It's just everything has been so serious, you know, and maybe it's time for you to sort of allow that playful energy to come through a little bit more. But to also understand that keeping things on the surface sometimes is missing out. You know, you're missing out on opportunities. So one more card for Natasha. One more card for Natasha. Oh, well, you get more. 9 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, Death card, the Fool, and then the 8 of Swords. So I do feel this urge to... Yeah, I'm feeling like you really have put so much energy and weight on yourself that you just want to do it by yourself, that you think like, I'm strong enough to do it myself, so why should I ask for help or whatever? But it's like burning you out. Okay, so what I see with the Death and the Fool card and the 8 of Swords is like things are toning down. And 1 second, so I want to clarify the 8 of Swords. Where's the 8 of Swords here? With Justice, yeah. It's like you're opening up your energy to something new and transform, but then there's also this timing, like you feel like things are moving too slow at times. So that's like the thing that will come in divine timing. The balancing of the scales and the things moving forward will come in divine timing. And if you find peace and ease into that, you can, you know, understand the natural cycle of the ending and the new beginning. The ending and the new beginning. And even if, you know, your healing journey is taking a little bit longer than you think, don't think that you're not making steps. Don't think that things are not working behind the scenes for you, because I feel, like I said, you will be standing firmly and strong after this situation, you know, is cleared out. So whew, I'm really high up in my energy reading for you. So take a breath, take a break now and then, okay? That's what I'm getting for you. But like I said, you will receive the tools to get yourself and move forward. You will receive the tools. And then you have the Magician. I love it. You will manifest this, okay? You will. You will. Because you get the tools and the lessons. And the 9 of Swords is ending. Okay? The only ones holding you back is your mind. Powerful. All right, you will receive the toolkit from the universe in order to get yourself forward again. I hope that was helpful for you, Natasha. I get that now, but a little playful energy, just a little flirt left and right, you know, won't be harmful. Like the King of Cups, and then the man with the big cup is gonna come in, or, you know, the divine masculine. Let's not put any gender on that. All right. Thank you for letting me read for you once again, Natasha. I'm looking forward to the update. All I'm seeing is that in big capital letter, I want to see a money. All right, Nancy, you're up next on my reading. Your Scorpio Sun, Taurus Rising, Aquarius Moon. Let's see what comes up. Don't care about relationship. Oh, my Scorpios. I know you don't really care, you know. And then at one point you don't care still, but then you will allow someone in, and we all know it's going to happen, but it's probably going to be, you know, free spirit energy. But I know right now, why can you not just be in a relationship with your job, right? And with your money. I get it. Because Scorpios, you guys don't really need relationships on a physical level or whatever. But yeah, sometimes they do happen. I know you truly don't. I know you truly also believe that. And yeah, I get it. I get it. But, you know, when it comes to relationship, I think at one point, you know, partner in crime. Partner in crime. No, it's true, you know. But at one point you'll find your equal, and it's like, you know, it doesn't even feel like work. It doesn't even feel like a relationship. It's just flowing. Seven of Swords. Okay. Behind the scenes. Behind the scenes. Okay. So, what I feel with this is that sometimes you just get too much up in your head space. One sec. Okay. Yes, all right. You do really have the ability to be a strong leader and really move forward on certain things you feel guided to do. I really see like you are a hard worker and you don't mind putting in the time and, you know, to work out a plan. But what I also see is that your mental state really holds you back as well. Sometimes it holds you back for even taking action because you're like in the overthinking mode, or you feel like it has to be a certain way, it has to go a certain way, it has to be a certain type of person, it has to be a certain type of job, it has to be a certain type of way of something coming in. I have to work to get money, you know, or something like that. Like that's just the way it is. And sometimes things just show up. And I feel like creating space for a little magic to come in left and right is just simply by working on being open to receive. Receiving love, receiving recognition, receiving money, receiving. It's just an energy, you know? And that's the thing. I feel that they really want you to cut with the sword. You see, you got the Ace of Swords. So the universe literally handing you over the swords into the Queen of, you know, swords, basically. So the Queen is holding the sword from the universe. You are holding the universe permission to cut certain things out. Okay, like cut it out. And I want you to cut out this Two of Swords. You know, going over like, should I do this, should I do that, do I need to, you know, work hard, do I need to work here, like it's just a lot. Exactly, you are working on that, because I do see with the Seven of Wands and the the Seven of Pentacles, and then you get into the Eight. Actually, how do you get out of it is when you know that sometimes we don't win the battle if we give all our energy to one fight, you know. And I think that you've tried everything and you did, you know, tried all the angles and everything, and still you haven't really seen the payout that you want. So he's like, you know what, I tried all my things and I tried all my ways, but now I'm actually open for whatever is coming in, because I don't know, you know. So I'm just gonna open to whatever I feel guided to do. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. The procrastination, I do see it, and that's what they're saying. Like Queen of Swords. How do we cut through that? How do you get through that? Well, they're saying by just creating. See, with the Eight of Pentacles, this is the advanced version of the Seven of Pentacles. Here's like when you're waiting of certain things to come out and play out for you. And here's the Eight of Pentacles, when you're moving things forward, when you start to see results, when you get, you know, when the money is coming in. But it's because you're no longer really focusing in on every single amount and every single journey, you know, things give you, and how to take that as like a step plan. You know, it's good to have certain plan and to roll with that, but leave some room for magic to come in, you know. And that is by sometimes just doing things because you find them fun, doing things because you feel like it, just creating, just being. You see how this man is just, oh, you know, I see details here, he's just working on it, just working on its craft, working on learning new things, maybe learn a new language, maybe pick up an old hobby, just creating, just going with the flow, not overthinking it. Just feel like, hey, I see some paint, or hey, I see this, I'm just going to color or something. I don't know what. I'm just not even going to think about it. I'm just going to put some music on, you know, some nice music or maybe your favorite series on the laptop, and you're just going to paint something. Just go with the flow. The more you are just like, hey, I feel like it, I'm doing it, you know, just with that instead of just really overthinking it. And when you train that in different sections of your life that has nothing to do with money, you know, you take those skills and you use it there as well. A lot of times we want to put things in sections, but I think when it comes to receiving, we just need to be open to receive in general, you know. Exactly. Meditation, you could even put meditation on at nighttime, sleeping meditation, open to receive, or positive affirmation for your mind to reset. When you wake up, you already have like 10 steps ahead on yesterday, you know, and those things like cutting out that overthinking mode, the feeling a need that you have to sort of control everything, checking everything double, you know. And so it's the sort. It's really your mental blockage that is giving you in that blockage, and also understanding like why do you feel the need to have money? Like what is it for? Do you really need those things? Do you want to attract them in order to become happier? You know, when maybe you can find happiness in other places, and that's the reason why you're not receiving that amount, because they want to teach you like, hey, that's not where your happiness is at. So the Seven of Cups, understanding that when you haven't really find the right cup yet, that it's okay. It's gonna come to you. You're not gonna just take on any cup that comes by because you feel like, oh, maybe this is it or this is it. You know, you give it all your energy. It's like when you trust your intuitive energy and you break that unhealthy cycle with overthinking. Yes, I know. And I know people with that placements, okay? So I understand. But what works really well is by not forcing yourself to do things. By not feeling like I have to do this. Don't use like I have to. It's like I want to. I feel like it. No, I'm just gonna do it. You know? I don't have to do like making whole kinds of to-do lists and then getting anxiety and overwhelmingness of the to-do list. No, just put 2 things down and try to fit them in somewhere in your week or in your day. Just feel like, okay, just these 2 things I have to do. I'm just gonna do them. Exactly. When Knight of Swords occurs, the moment that you break those chains with feeling, you know, with those rituals basically. And also you have that, you know, that energy of your Scorpio, because your Scorpio is also like mentally very strong, and your Gemini as well. But at the same time, it can also work for you in such amazing ways, and experiment in that. You know, a lot of times we're trying to find the calm and the peace and the not thinking at all and being in that calm state. But that's like literally almost impossible. So how can you find a way for your beautiful brain, that's overactive brain, to work for you and to guide you and to serve you, and you can work in that area, you know, because then it's just a shifting of the thing it does. Yes, exactly. The right outlets where your brain is like, hey, I'm excited about this, instead of let us think about this, you know, and come up with the 20 reasons why this is a bad thing or why we should stress about this. Like, no, like let it have fun. Like let it work for you in difficult, I don't know, maybe brain games and things like that, because your brain is like, oh yes, I'm excited about this. This is new. This is exciting, you know. And then it works for you and it helps you in other areas. So it's a journey, you see. But the Moon card, a lot of things hasn't shown up yet, so find comfort in the not knowing, in the unknown. Find comfort in that. It's like, you know, this is not here yet, so that means that anything is possible. Anything can happen still. It's perfect. It's beautiful. I love it. Even though it's like, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if I'm late, and maybe I'm running out of time. Maybe I'm too old. Maybe I'm too young. You know, instead of like, no, you know what? It hasn't shown up yet. That means anything is still, you know, is possible. I love it. Living for it. You know, it's just a shift of perspective, but the situation is exactly the same. Just the way you handle it and the way you feel about it is completely different. And that's something you can train. You know, it's not like it just happens overnight and then you're just like, oh, well, my life's so much better. No, it's like go with the flow. You are already so far because a lot of things you're like, yeah, I am trying to do meditation and I am trying to, you are very conscious about what is holding you back and how, and then it's like, okay, this is an obstacle. So how can you turn the obstacle into something that is actually a tool and it'll help you? Yeah. With your anxiety, just do things that you find relaxing to do, that you find fun to do, and really take a moment after you finish doing it. It's like, oh, I'm so happy I've done that. Really a moment of recognition for yourself. It's just reprogramming your brain. All right, Nancy, that was my reading for you. I hope it was helpful. You are on the right track. You are definitely on the right track, but I understand the struggle. It's not easy, but you will. You got this. You're getting there. You're on the road. You're maybe not at your destination and you want to arrive, but you're on this journey and it will teach you and show you a lot. You're so very welcome, Nancy. Thank you for letting me read for you. All right, so up next is Victoria, I think. Victoria? That's your... Oh, yes. You would like to know when love is coming in for you. You're Taurus. I forgot to put my username. Okay, Victoria. You would like to know when love is coming in for you. Okay, let me take a sip of my water. Just double checking something really quickly. All right. Jamie, I don't know what you're saying. When will it? What? But you're after Victoria. Okay, let's jump in. It will be your. I knew you was gonna ask that, Jamie. I'm now doing Victoria's reading, and after it's your time. So then it's your reading. Yes. When will love come in? Okay, let's see. When will love come in? When will love come in? That's a bit too much, guys. Okay, when will love come in? Alright. Ooh, beautiful energy, Victoria. I love this. Okay. So, what I see for you is that you had a relationship before, I feel, and maybe you had a certain way of looking at love and a relationship and a long-lasting relationship from like pretty young on. You had like this vision and something that you would just want to call in or want to experience. And I feel that has you had disappointment with that. You had like moments of like you always see the opportunity in a relationship, and sometimes that comes in with sort of allowing certain things to linger on or accepting other parts and sides of relationships because overall it's okay, but then there are these other things in the background playing around. And I feel that holding on to like this opportunity and this ability has hold you back from actually stepping into your divine feminine power as well. and to understand and know that what you can bring to the table and what you have to offer in a relationship, but also what your needs and wants are in order to feel that harmonious energy and to feel at home in a connection. And that's something that I'm just channeling for you. What I see when it comes to love, I feel a beautiful connection comes in that will actually also enlight a spiritual journey for you. You will step into your divine feminine high priestess energy the moment you connect with this soul. Okay, it's a soul to soul connection. I do still feel that there's a lot of resistance on the other end, so the person hasn't really come into your life in the way that you know would like, because that person is also still working on their inner work and you are doing it at the same time. So what I just want to say, love is definitely still in the future for you. One sec. I'm feeling that this connection will help you to really speak and be open and honest about your emotions and feelings, and the other person as well. You will teach each other how to unlock that blockage in the throat chakra that I'm feeling very strongly right now, and to step into that higher connection. So do see a beautiful, deep, loving connection, but it will come in divine timing, and I feel it's gonna come to you. It's gonna come to you. But it's the more you are enlightening the things that you were willing to accept in the past and that you're no longer want to accept, is freeing yourself from that vision, that old way of viewing relationships, the old way of the thing that you would want, and allowing something that come in that will fit you and help you grow and evolve. And it can only help you grow and evolve into the person that you're supposed to become, or the soul journey you're supposed to be on, when you allow and accept that growth within yourself, when you value yourself, and when you're not just stepping into a relationship willing to accept whatever as long as it has this or that, because that's just, another karmic cycle. I feel the beautiful harmonious energy, a lot of love, a lot of healing. It's gonna come, but this timing between now and meeting this person is very important for you. So enjoy that. Enjoy the spirit between now, today, and the day that that person will walk in your life, because it will. It's very valuable. You're gonna look back on this period of time, not just today, but like, already before. Or you're like, okay, I really needed a period of time to reset, to understand my needs, my wants. And then you open up the frequency, because when you value and when you accept your wants and your needs, then someone else will come in and accept them for you as well. So it's like, yeah, I do feel that it's a new person, but it doesn't mean that it has to be a new person, the person you never met. It's just a different energy to show in. So they're not in that energy yet. So then it's not like, oh, tomorrow it's going to come in, because you're still both evolving and growing. So it could be a similar person but I don't want you to focus so much on who it is. You will feel it. You will know. You will feel it. That's why I'm saying that it's going to come in divine timing, because it's just a cup is offered. Yeah. And so ground yourself in that, and love and start to embrace this period of time. It's like love is on its way to me, but I still got work to do, and I'm excited about this work, and I'm just gonna love myself, focus on myself, and not out there looking for the person to come, to find the person. It's like you are going to call in that person to you, because you're focusing on yourself, you're not focusing on love, you're not focusing on what you're missing, you're focusing on healing and loving and balancing yourself out. And that's a journey, and that is, a full-time job. But there's so much beauty in that, so much grace. And the moment you feel like, I don't even think I want anyone in my life anymore, and whoop, they appear. It's just like, sometimes it even happens in 3 days. It's like, whoo, I'm over this, and then someone else pops up. It just, in divine timing, when you are ready to learn new soul lessons, when you end certain karmic energy and cycles in relationships with yourself, how you treat yourself, you love yourself, then someone shows up. It's like, hey, are you ready for the next set of soul lessons to learn with me? You see, together. And we're learning how to speak about things, not let it linger on, and so we can stand firmly in our own divine truth. And look how beautiful that is with a 9 of Cups, the beautiful soft energy with the 4 of Wands and the 4 of Swords, with the healing and the harmonious energy, and to release this energy. No longer accepting what your soul is not willing to accept. All right? So that's what I'm getting for you, Victoria. I hope that brought you some peace. You know, just know that's coming, but try from tomorrow on, you know, to just try and let that go a little bit. Just think to yourself, find yourself a good working affirmation of like, love is on its way to me, but now I just need to focus on loving myself. You know? Yeah, it is. No, exactly. You know, but now you need to put out energy, you know, so that when you look at relationship, not thinking about that person and what they did and what you're no longer willing to accept. Just loving yourself the way that you want to be loved. Focusing on what you want instead of what you no longer want, because then you're going to attract more of that in again. So that's when it comes to like to a point of like letting it go and cleansing your energy, and you know, sending your love and light to the people who have taught you lessons that you know you no longer want in your life, but to look at it from a neutral stand of view, because I do feel there are still some things you're holding on from a past situation. All right, but it's good. Keep on going, because you got such a beautiful cards. I mean, overall the energy is beautiful. Like I do really see that inner work and that healing, and you are, and it's a journey, you know, and you are on it, and I see you taking steps each and every day, so that's very good. Keep going. And when it comes to like when love is coming in, it's gonna come in the divine timing, but it will come in. So beautiful. 6 of Cups. So healing and reconnection. A reunion will take place. All right, thank you so much for letting me read for you, Victoria. I am now at my last reading for tonight, and that is Jamie's. What's your question tonight, Jamie? Or today? Exactly. Focus on what you want, not on what you don't want. Because that's a part of the next journey. Of course, there's always a part of that healing journey, you know, when you're like, okay, this is bad. This is what I'm acknowledging as like something I don't want anymore, of course. But then there's a next phase of when you focus towards what you do want, what you will love, you know, and get back into your love frequency. So that's another side of the journey. All right. Jamie, are you here with us? Because you did say that you were going to step away from your phone, which is good, but I just need to know if you're here for the reading. Just double check if you send me a question over here. No. Okay. Jamie. No, Jamie. It's okay. It might be a delay. Sometimes that happens as well. It just takes a little bit for something to come in. Okay. Right, you guys. I hope for the new people who just tune in that you're doing good, you're having a good day. For those who are not having the best of days, I understand this energy is pretty intense and heavy, but it's gonna clear out. Okay, it's gonna smooth itself out. So I just wanted to make sure that I understand, because I'm feeling it as well. I'm picking it up from the collective. All right, Jamie, are you in here with us? I don't think it's here. Okay. All right. Otherwise, I'm just going to tune out now, because Jamie was my last reading for tonight. So, and I'll just make sure that that got fixed, and maybe do next time or send a refund. But if you're listening to this afterwards, Jamie, I'm sorry, I'm gonna go offline. I want to thank all of you guys for tuning in tonight. I really felt the good vibes, a good frequency. So I'm sending you all my love and light, and I will be back this week. Okay, I'm gonna do some more live sessions. I think we all need it a little bit, including me. All right, guys, mwah, I'm sending you love and light. I'll see you soon. Bye.